starts right now.
Hi, good morning. It is Wimpy Wednesday, October 25th.
All right, talking more about our Spurs coming up. Season opener against those Dallas Mavericks coming up a little bit later on. I've used this app all year long. 61 days till Christmas. See, the snow is falling.
Yeah, the snow.
We don't want that around here, but yeah, 61 days till Christmas. Can you believe it?
Already. No, this fall has really gone by pretty quick.
And you may be like, well, Mark, you're a bit premature, but oh no, Starbucks is right there with me.
That's right. So it's not even Halloween. That's not till next week, but Starbucks already getting a jump on the holiday season with unveiling this year's lineup of its popular holiday cups.
Shiny and iridescent. Starbucks says the cold cups and tumblers were inspired by a winter wonderland and calm winter's night.
So the lineup also includes a color-changing cup set, which changes color when a hot drink is poured into them. And this year's glitter red reusable cold cup will feature a candy cane striped straw.
You should see these festive cups on store shelves very soon. They cost $5 to $28, depending on which ones you get.
I kind of missed out on the Halloween ones. I guess I wasn't paying attention, but they also had color-changing ones as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially for the kiddos. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're the cheaper ones.
Well, we're less than a week from Halloween, so this is all fair game now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
What's funny is I mentioned the price of these cups being, what, $4 or $5, all the way up to nearly $30.
Yeah.
That just about gave Justin Horn cardiac arrest right here in the studio.
No cups for Justin.
I mean, do people pay that for those cups?
They do.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Hey, to each his own. To each his own. We are getting closer to cold season, and boy, we've got some big changes headed our way by next week. We'll get to that in a little bit. First, we got to start with what's going on right now. We've got some showers out there. It's been sort of a wet commute, right? The shower activity winding down a little bit here in San Antonio. We've got some showers on the northeast side, very light stuff here. And then notice we've got a few downpours working their way towards Hondo. And as we look a little bit further to the west, not that far, we've got a few showers around Cotulla. And we'll be watching what develops out here, because I think that's going to be kind of the next area to start to see some showers and storms. We're watching some energy coming in from West Texas. I think that the bulk of the activity that we're going to see some heavier rain is going to be overnight tonight. So that's kind of our first weather headline here as we look outside for you. Highest odds of showers and storms tonight. We do need to watch for a couple strong storms and the threat for some heavy rain. That's mainly going to be across the hill country, but even here in San Antonio, we could see some pockets of heavier rain. And then there is that big cold blast we've been talking about. We're speeding it up a little bit. Sunday night looks to be the time frame where this cold front moves through, and boy, it means business. It will mean business. Trust me on that one. 76 right now. Dew point is at 73. Southeasterly winds at 14. Expect a breezy day. Our forecast does call for a slight chance of showers this morning. And then we ramp up the rain chances as we head into the dinner time hour. 84, our forecast high, 30% chance for rain at that point, and then up to a 40% chance by the evening hours. We'll bump it up to a 60% chance tonight. Again, our highest odds overnight tonight. We're going to take a closer look at that forecast and the weekend and that cold front. A lot to talk about, plus Hurricane Otis in the Pacific. Some big news there. We've got to talk about that as well. A lot to get to. We'll have all of that here in just a bit, guys.
All right, we look forward to it. Thank you, Justin. So out there with TransGuide, didn't see too much earlier. Loop 1604 at Valley Meadow is moving right now, but we have one accident, I believe.
Well, it just went off the page, and
okay.
Our producer could double check while I'm reading here, but it looks like all that's left now is construction southbound 35 at Palo Alto, but there was one accident showing up on 35, and it literally just disappeared from the TxDOT page.
All right, good news. Maybe it cleared up by now.
Well, new this morning, a woman on a bicycle was hit and killed by a driver on the city's west side. It happened around 6:30 this morning on the southbound lanes of South General McMillan near Monterey.
Now, police on the scene told us that the driver that hit her did stop momentarily, but then drove off. And right now, they don't have any description of that vehicle or the driver. The southbound lanes were closed between Monterey and Buena Vista while the scene was cleared.
Let's get you caught up on the rest of today's news
with today's Night at 9. Republicans have chosen their fourth nominee for House Speaker, Representative Mike Johnson of Louisiana. The full House is meeting today to vote on his nomination, but it's not clear if he will get enough votes to be elected. Johnson told reporters last night that he is, quote, very confident that he will be confirmed as Speaker. The House has been at a standstill for more than 3 weeks without a House Speaker.
Intense negotiations are underway to free more hostages being held by Hamas in Gaza, and Americans are among them. They come as conditions grow more desperate inside Gaza, where the World Health Organization says at least 6 hospitals have been forced to shut down because of lack of fuel for power. Meanwhile, the Pentagon says there have been 13 attacks on U.S. military bases in Iraq and Syria in the last week, with dozens of minor injuries.
41 states plus Washington, D.C. are all now working together on lawsuits against the company behind Facebook and Instagram. The suits were filed in federal and state courts and accuse Meta of misleading the public about the dangers of social networks to young people. They say the company is contributing to the youth mental health crisis in the country.
Another auto factory being shut down by the expanding UAW strike, the latest one, a GM truck plant up in Arlington near Dallas. The union has been striking at select facilities from Detroit's Big Three since last month.
SAG-AFTRA, along with Hollywood studios, are set to resume talks today after negotiations for a new 3-year union contract picked back up after yesterday. The meeting comes after the union presented its last counteroffer 2 weeks ago. SAG-AFTRA labor strike has been going on for over 3 months now.
Make sure to double-check your federal student loan bill. About 305,000 borrowers have been told the wrong amount to pay. That includes people seeing numbers higher than what they owe each month. The Department of Education says it's working with servicers to fix the problem. It says impacted borrowers will be in forbearance until the issue is resolved. To check your loan, you can use the simulator at studentaid.gov.
Apple is making it easier to fix your iPhone and other devices. The company has agreed to support a federal right to repair bill. That means the parts, tools, and documents needed to repair Apple products will be made available to independent repair shops nationwide.
The Arizona Diamondbacks are headed to the World Series to face the Texas Rangers. They won the NLCS in Game 7 last night against the Phillies 4-2. Game 1 of the World Series will be Friday night in Arlington at 7:03 p.m.
The San Antonio Spurs are kicking off the 2023 NBA season tonight here at home at the Frostbank Center against the Mavs. Everyone will be watching French phenom Victor Wembanyama. Our Spurs coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. with a pregame special on air, followed by a live stream from 7:30 to 8 online and any way you stream to get you ready for tonight's season opener. Tip-off is at 8:30 p.m. Go Spurs go! And that's today's 9 at 9.
I think it's a bit of an understatement to say we're a little bit excited. We've got the silver and black going. You've got your basketball earrings.
Yes.
The Spurs tie is back. That's right. We are ready to go. Yeah, a new Spurs season. And there's, of course, a new name on the arena. Plus, we have a new and a bit of exciting player.
For sure. Max Massey joins us live inside the Frostbank Center Pro Shop. And Max, what's happening over there? Ooh, nice jacket.
Find me another tie, Max. You did so great last time.
Guys, Guys, if you think you're excited, you have no idea. It is electric here, and the fans aren't even in the building yet. But yeah, we're here at the Pro Shop, and take a look around. We got everything you need. Mark, you alluded to it. Yeah, we have a pretty exciting player right now on board. Wemby fever is taking hold of the city, and you can see it here at the fan shop. Look at this. We got the jerseys, which is the shirt jerseys. We even have 3 different iterations of Wemby socks. This is incredible. Joined here with Shantae. So, Shantae, has the Wemby merch just been flying off the shelves?
Absolutely. Wemby merch has been flying. All of our players, fans are just excited to wear and represent their favorite players.
Okay, so we know the first official game hasn't started yet, but what is the highest selling item?
Definitely our jerseys. We've seen it all preseason, our open scrimmage. They're just flying off the shelves.
That makes sense. And guys, look at the different types of jerseys. I mean, that's one of the coolest parts about the NBA right now. And the San Antonio Spurs, just the different designs, all of the great players. It resonates with so many people in and around San Antonio. I'm going to be honest, though. I have a favorite jersey. Yes, I'm wearing the cool Spurs jacket. I got the foam finger. I got the Spurs basketball. But I don't think anything will ever replace this. This was last year's City Edition jersey. I picked the Manu one to show off because it is timeless. Plus, it's hard to pick a favorite player on the current roster. So, Shantae, you were saying that you guys might have a special announcement for next week.
There might be something coming next week. All of our City Editions have been great, and we're really excited for what's coming next week.
All right, look at that. A lot of suspense. So what's coming tonight is you guys have actually items for specific games.
Yes, so every game we like to highlight a specific item, really get the fans excited behind the apparel. So this is our item of the game for tonight. It is a tour tee. So it highlights every location the Spurs will be stopping this year, including our I-35 game in Austin, Texas.
Fantastic. So we're running out of time, but we know a lot of people, they're going to want to get their hands on some Spurs merch. What are the times y'all are going to be open today?
10 to 2 today, because it's an event day, but then we reopen our doors for fans who are attending the game at 7. So hope to see you tonight.
All right. Thank you, Shantae. Mark, I hear you have a question.
I do. I totally digging the varsity jacket. I mean, it fits you like a glove, man.
Yeah.
What's something like that run there at the fan shop this year?
I'm not going to lie. Those faint of heart, the things here are very expensive. How much is this jacket? I know there's a tag on here somewhere.
This jacket here, you're looking at about $179.99, but that's straight from the manufacturer. I promise you.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So there you go, Mark. If you want this jacket, I don't think I can get you this jacket like I got you the tie.
I know.
Well, why
I know.
not? I'm
Yes,
just kidding.
Max got me this one. Max, and he did a
Last
great
year.
job. But I mean, it fits you so well. It almost looks like your jacket from back in high school in Pennsylvania, there, buddy.
Okay, Max's birthday is in May.
I mean, who's to say?
Right? Right. Show
There
us
you
back.
go,
Show
Mark.
us the back one
Yeah.
more time.
Reciprocity here.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go. Love it. All right.
That's nice.
Thank
Go
you.
Spurs, go. All
Working
right.
as model this morning.
Thank you, Max.
Spurs go.
All right, go Spurs, go. Foam finger and all.
Yeah.
9:09, 75 degrees. Spurs game coverage continues after the break.
That's right. David Sears is standing by to talk more about tonight's matchup between the Spurs and the Mavs and all the hype around Wemby. So stay tuned for that.
David reporting from the Sears home office. And we'll be right back with Justin's Wemby Wednesday forecast. 9:13 happening right now, a Bexar County court hearing for the couple who owned the dogs that killed an elderly San Antonio man earlier this year. This is a live look from inside the courtroom.
Christian Moreno and Abilene Schneider are charged with injury to the elderly and dangerous dog attack resulting in death. During their first court appearances, it was decided that going forward, their hearings on the case would be together.
Today's hearing is to determine whether prosecutors on the case have handed over all evidence to the defense. If so, the case could move on and a possible trial date could be set. We are live streaming these proceedings, so if you can continue to watch this right now on KSAT.com. Erica Hernandez will also have a live report coming up on KSAT 12 News at noon.
And for now, it's 9:14. I stepped outside earlier and it wasn't raining, but I know we got rain throughout our viewing area.
Yeah, we did get some rain overnight into this morning. Things are kind of quiet here in San Antonio for the moment, but that is going to change, I think, later today. We're watching some storms out west. We can see that here on the radar. As you get out into Valverde County, west of Rock Springs, some lightning strikes here. And this line is going to progress east, but slowly, because we have an upper level low that's actually shifting north. And as it does, it's just not going to push this very quickly off to the east. I do think that the whole country will be in for rain and showers and storms here over the next couple of hours. If you're watching us from Rock Springs or maybe Junction or Del Rio, that's where the rain is coming down right now. We'll zoom in a little bit closer here to the city of Del Rio. Yeah, you are getting some downpours. Not a lot of lightning strikes here, but just some good rain tracking south to north through the area. And then again, that funnels north towards northern parts of Valverde County. And this will work its way towards Rock Springs. But for San Antonio's purposes, I think this probably holds off until later this afternoon, this evening, and into tonight. And here around the city right now, just a few light showers. I'm going to switch radar sites so we can see just a little bit better what we have going on here locally. And again, just a couple sprinkly showers, and that's it at the moment, with a couple of more downpours out near Uvalde as well. And the rain chances today stay fairly low, and then, as I said, they pick up later tonight. Here's a look at the time lapse. Yeah, a few showers for the morning commute. 76 right now. The sun's actually trying to peek through in a few spots. 74 Seguin, 72 Bernie, 73 in Kerrville, and some breezy winds here and there too. Forecast today, as you plan out your day, 20% chance of rain this morning, noontime, we're at 78. I don't expect a lot of sun today, but the sun may peek through from time to time. 84, your forecast tonight, 30% chance of rain. And then tonight, we bump it up to a 40% chance. And then eventually even higher than that, I think during the overnight hours, up to a 60% chance of rain. Here's the bigger picture, and you can see these storms stretch all the way up into parts of Oklahoma, part of this upper level low that's shifting in from the west. And as we look at the forecast here, by 2 o'clock, those storms are affecting the hill country. This is where we could see some of that heavier rain. And then they try to work a little bit closer to San Antonio by dinner time and then overnight. This is midnight, seeing some storms. Again, staying mainly focused in the hill country, but these do try to work a little bit closer San Antonio by tomorrow morning. The morning commute, by the way, could be a little messy. And then we'll see these storms kind of stick around for the first half of the day tomorrow before I think a lot of this activity starts to push east. As far as rainfall goes, the highest rainfall is going to be up across north central Texas, but back down into the hill country, 1 to 3 inches certainly possible. And if we get some heavier rain, I think you could see totals higher than that. Here in San Antonio, up to an inch. Not everyone's going to see that much rain, but that's kind of the general idea. I think we're going to see lower totals here across the city. As far as any severe weather goes, I'm not looking for a lot of that today, but there could be some stronger storms, hail, some gusty winds, can't be ruled out. But I think flooding, mainly for the hill country, is what we'd be most concerned about. We'll certainly be watching that closely. Now we got to talk about the cold air. Let's fast forward to Saturday, 5 o'clock. Cold front starting to move into Texas, and this is the one that's going to bring about some big changes. Sunday evening, front's on our doorstep. It's in the 40s. It's windy in North Texas, still in the 80s here. But that cold air blasts into South Texas by Sunday night. And by Monday, we're in the 40s. It's windy. Prepare yourself. This is going to be a shock to the system. I mean, huge changes. And for trick or treat, with the front coming in a little bit earlier, I think maybe the rain tapers off some for trick or treating, but know that it will be very cold. Temperatures in the 40s. So a good chance of rain tonight, 40% chance tomorrow, 40% chance Friday, 20% chance Saturday. Here comes that front. So by Monday, look at the highs, 48. 49 on Tuesday.
Oh my goodness.
Chances of rain, chilly, windy. Wow.
Chilly, windy, wow?
That's all I can say.
That's lower than we first saw.
Yes,
Yeah. I just looked at our app. You guys have like 5 days where the morning lows are in the 40s starting next week.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yay.
Justin,
dust off the
thank you.
sweaters.
Happy Halloween, everybody. We wanted fall, and now it's
Yeah.
finally here.
Here it is.
Yep.
We've been getting ready for tonight's Spurs game all morning, and although he's covered the Spurs for many years, we know David Sears is probably just like us and excited to see what Wemby does this season.
That's right. David joins us from the comfort of his home, but he's going to be in later for all the Spurs game, pre-game coverage, and we're going to have on air on online. So good morning, David.
Hi, David.
Yeah, a lot of coverage all day long for this because I have not seen the excitement like this since Tim Duncan arrived in San Antonio. David Robinson brought in a lot of excitement. Tim Duncan brought in more excitement, and I think it's Wemby wow. I think this is even more exciting than when those two guys got in because you kind of knew what you had with Tim and David. I'm not sure we know what we have except excellence, outstanding athleticism. This guy can do it all. We've seen it already in the preseason. Everybody's already excited. So tonight, here's what you want to look for. You want to look for the chemistry and how it's developed over the preseason, over these preseason games, over the training camp that they've had. Because remember, they're starting what it looks like right now. They're going to be starting Zach Collins as long as he can play tonight. Remember, he was sick, so he's a kind of a game time decision. But let's say he goes ahead and plays tonight. You got Devin Vassell, you got Keldon Johnson, you got Jeremy Sohan, and then you got Wemby. What's the chemistry with these five guys going to be like? Who's going to come off the bench? And then more questions you can watch tonight. They're taking on the Dallas Mavericks, and oh, how much do we like the Dallas Mavericks? We don't like the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, so it's going to be interesting. Will Wemby guard Luka? Who will Wemby guard? And what's it going to be like, that atmosphere? I know Wemby talked about how he wants to win championships. He's here to win championships. And this is day one, step one on that route to his first championship. So he says this is going to be a very promising season and a very promising night.
You know, I've just learned so much ever since I came here. In offense, of course, for the set plays and the principles of the game. But in defense, I've I've played a role that I had never had before, you know. And I really love it. I love learning, and I've learned just so much, experiencing so much new stuff, even just at practice, that I'm really, really excited, and it's promising. I think we've learned quicker than I expected.
Hey, Mark and Steph, so we're going to see how much he's learned tonight. Now, remember, this is just game one, so we're going to be all excited. We're going to be pumped up. The crowd may be able to push them towards a win tonight, and that'll be great. One other advantage that he has starting off this season is he's got 2 games at home. So he's got Dallas tonight, and then Friday night they play the Rockets. They host the Rockets. We haven't seen the Rockets enough in the preseason, saw them twice, so he's got a pretty good feel for what the Rockets do. So this is going to be pretty good. And one more quick, this is how big it is. This is how big Wimby is. I'm driving in my truck the other day, and I've got the, XM satellite radio thing, and an ad comes on for NBA coverage. And in that ad, it's Bill Schoenid, the voice of the San Antonio Spurs on the radio. He's calling, I'm losing you. He's making a call for a Wimby slam. And then the next guy is the guy from Milwaukee who's making a call for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's an ad for NBA coverage on Sirius XM radio. No LeBron, nobody else. It's Wimby and Giannis. So that tells you how big. And we're on ESPN tonight. We were on TNT in the preseason. How big is this? This is huge.
It's
huge.
awesome.
And you've got you're decked out in all your Spurs gear. How big is this?
Yes.
It's awesome. It's definitely a game changer. All right, David Sears from home. We'll see you coming up on our evening newscast, buddy.
Yes. Have a good day.
Thank you, David.
Go Spurs, go.
922, 76 degrees.
We'll be right back.
925, choosing the right school for your child can be an overwhelming decision for parents.
As enrollment season opens next month, many parents are turning to an unbiased nonprofit for help.
Courtney Friedman explains what San Antonio Charter Moms does and how it helps parents choose the right school for their kids.
The Wellaway family was moving back to San Antonio from California and had to choose a school for their son fast.
I was nervous and I was really overwhelmed. And that was where San Antonio Charter Moms really stepped in for me.
Gloria Wellaway was looking for a public kindergarten to fit the needs of her energetic son.
That particular child of mine thrives in structure.
They went with Great Heart Charter School and love it.
Even though it has charter in the name, we want to have information about all different types of school options.
San Antonio Charter Moms founder and executive director Inga Cotton strives to be the most trusted information source for all schools, including public, charter, magnet, private, and even homeschooling.
If you want to transfer to a different campus within your district, whether that's like a dual language program or a magnet program.
During enrollment season, November to January or February, the nonprofit puts on a series of school discovery days.
You might get to meet 25, 30, 35 schools in one day.
The San Antonio Charter Mom website has information on 177 schools.
The organization also created a Facebook page called San Antonio Charter Moms Discussion Group. It has almost 12,000 members, and the parents can get together and ask each other specific questions about a bunch of different schools.
Can I drop off my kids really early? What is the literacy curriculum? Which charter schools offer buses?
Wellaway has found success for both of her kids and hopes other families will too.
Because there is no one perfect school for every single kid.
Courtney Friedman, KSAT 12 News.
The next School Discovery Day will be at Confluence Park on November 11th, and there will be more across the city over the next few months.
We have all this information on when and where. Just look for the story on our website at ksat.com.
927, 76 degrees. There's a lot more ahead on GMSA at 9.
It appears Republicans may have finally found their speaker. A congressman from Louisiana could put the House back in business today. We're going to take a look at what could happen on Capitol Hill.
There we go. All right. Good morning, guys. Take a look around. It is calm and quiet here at the new look Frost Bank Center. We're going to give you an inside look. What are you going to expect for the game opener for our San Antonio Spurs?
Representative Mike Johnson is the latest Republican attempting to be the next Speaker of the House.
As CNN's John Lawrence reports, the full House is meeting today to vote on Johnson, who is the fourth GOP congressman looking to grab that gavel.
The Republican quest to find a new Speaker of the House may soon be ending.
Democracy is messy sometimes, but it is our system This conference that you see, this House Republican majority is united.
Representative Mike Johnson of Louisiana, first elected to the House in 2016, is the GOP's new Speaker designee.
I'm honored to have the support of my colleagues, and what they understand about this is servant leadership. We're going to serve the people of this country.
More than 3 weeks have passed since Representative Kevin McCarthy was kicked out as House Speaker, and since then the House has basically been at a standstill, unable to pass legislation, even with the threat of a government shutdown looming next month. The whole situation has at least one Republican seeking divine intervention.
God help those people in the House, in Jesus' name, amen. I'm not even kidding, by the way.
Johnson says lawmakers will head to the House floor Wednesday to make his speakership official, which means Congress can then get back to work.
And the Republican Party has to allow bills to be put on the floor, which can pass with a bipartisan majority. If they don't do that, if they just stand in the way of progress, the dysfunction that they have displayed will result in harm to the country.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Look out there with live cam. Waiting on more showers possibly today, but I still can't get over the cold front happening next week.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the big topic of conversation over the next 4 or 5 days. We're all just kind of, after the summer we had, we're all kind of waiting, although it is going to be quite a shock to the system, I'm afraid, by the time we get into Monday and Tuesday. We've got some showers and storms on the radar right now. These are not severe, but we've got a nice line here trying to work in from the west. So Del Rio seeing some rain right now. This will work towards Rock Springs, and it's not moving very fast, okay? So this line's not going to race towards San Antonio. I think our rain chances here, at least more significant rain chances, hold off until later this afternoon, this evening, and tonight. But we are going to watch this activity as it slowly drifts east. So places like Rock Springs, you can expect this around 10:25 this morning. If you're watching this from Brackettville, around 10:20, and we'll continue to monitor this line as it progresses off to the east here through the day today. As we look at the time lapse here, we've had some showers in San Antonio this morning. Lots of cloud cover, although the sun's trying to pop out at the moment. 76 degrees here in town, 74 Seguin, 72 in Bernie. Temperatures are going to hold pretty steady today. I mean, you got the clouds. And so that's like yesterday, it's just not going to last to warm up all that much. But winds will be breezy out of the south and east. Rain chances, they're at 40% today, but we do bring them up to 60% overnight. 40% tomorrow, still some showers and storms around. And even on Friday, we still got a chance. Saturday, it dips down a little bit, but then builds back Sunday with that front that we've been talking about. And that brings some rain chances on Monday as well. Very quickly, I want to pass along the pollen count. Molds are moderate at 660, still up there because of the recent rains. Ragweed did drop, though. It's in the low category at 30. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we're going to talk about Hurricane Otis, a huge storm that has brought a lot of devastation, sadly, to parts of western Mexico. More on that in just a bit, guys.
Thank you, Justin. If you are interested in getting the flu shot, Metro Health is hosting a mass vaccination event right now at the Alamodome. So it's already underway, but there's still time for you to stop by. They're going to have that going until 2 this afternoon or while that supply lasts. You don't need an appointment to get that vaccine. Anyone 6 months or older can receive the shot. If you are unable to go to today's event, Metro Health will host several pop-up clinics in the coming weeks, and you can find more information on this on our website at KSAT.com.
As we get ready for that Whopper cold front next week, if you're going through your closet and you have a coat or two that you don't use anymore, Haven for Hope is holding a fall coat drive at the end of this week. They're accepting any new or gently used coats of all sizes for any age or gender. You can drop them off at Haven for Hope on Friday or Saturday from 9 to 5. Fleece hoodies, heavy coats, or lightweight jackets are all acceptable. You don't have to, if you don't have anything to donate, rather, but you still want to help out, you can also buy something off the organization's Amazon wish list. Very easy to do. We have a link to all that on KSAT.com in the KSAT community section.
So about 11 hours until tip-off, but who's counting, right?
Who's counting? Yeah. Spurs host the Mavericks tonight for the first game of the NBA season for the Silver and Black. And Max Massey shows us what you'll get if you head to the game.
Good morning, guys. We are just a few hours away from the day so many people have been waiting for. It is opening night here at the Frost Bank Center. I got to say, so much suspense, so much excitement. Victor Wembanyama's first game, and of course, new look team I'm excited. You got Devin Vassell, you got Keldon. We got the 3 former Rooks just got extended. I mean, what is there not to look forward to? And of course, if you do come to the game tonight, 8:30, taking on the Mavs, take a look. Everyone in attendance gets one of these t-shirts, custom made for the home opener. It's actually drawn by a local artist, Mr. Scarborough, and take a look. It is to be emblematic of the city of San Antonio. So, this ticket's still available. If you don't have them, come on down. Very excited. Gotta say, guys, I'm not one to throw out some crazy ideas, but I'm pretty confident when I say we're starting off 1-0. Back to you guys.
Daring. Thank you, Max. Well, for some more basketball news, the new nonprofit organization, or rather the nonprofit organization, San Antonio Sports, has announced plans for the very first boys and girls high school basketball all-star games. The games will be shown exclusively on KSAT 12 and feature more than 100 players. RJ Marquez has details.
Well, it's never too early to start thinking about March Madness, especially when it comes to showcasing some of the top basketball players across the city. And that will happen right here on March 24th at Northside Sports Gym for the inaugural San Antonio Sports High School Basketball All-Star Game. 120 of the city's top basketball players will compete in a full day of hoops right here. The day will include players from private schools all the way from 1A to 6A schools. There will be 4 games total, 2 boys and 2 girls games. There will also be a skills challenge and 3-point contest. Here's what some of the coaches involved had to say.
To start a tradition and to be a part of something brand new and to set the tone for the city of San Antonio, it's a great opportunity for them.
It's all for the kids. They get to play one more high school game in front of the city that they live in. Their friends and family, so it's just an awesome thing.
Every kid, dreams of playing on TV, right? There's not a kid in any gym in any city in the United States that doesn't want to have an opportunity to play on television, let his friends and family see him out there. I think it'll create an enormous buzz all over the city.
This gym will be packed on March 24th, and we're excited to be a big part of this historic high school event. KSAT 12 will broadcast all of these games live on KSAT 12, KSAT.com, and KSAT Plus. Tickets go on sale in late January. Back to you.
RJ, thank you. From basketball to baseball, now that the World Series matchup is set, here is a look at the full schedule. Game 1 will be Friday in Arlington at 7:03 p.m. Game 2 will be Saturday. And then the series moves to Arizona on Monday for Game 3, and Game 4 will be on Tuesday. If necessary, Game 5 would be a week from today, and Game 6 and 7 would be next Friday and Saturday. All those games start same time, 7:03 p.m. Right now, 9:40, 76 degrees. You're watching GMSA at 9.
Let's look out there with Zoo Cam. Who are we looking at today? The hippos. They're swimming around and they're cheering for our San Antonio Spurs, right? Go Spurs, go. And it's always a great day to go to the zoo.
The altar or altar is a very important piece of the Dia de los Muertos.
And at Mi Tierra, the altars honoring the dead remain on display all year long.
As you can see, we have some very important politicians here, and some of our employees, past employees, they're on the altar as well. Just about anybody that can bring us a picture will go into the altar.
Whether it's Selena's altar or one of the many others, you'll notice some similarities.
The altar is 2 tiers, 3 tiers, or 7 tiers. There are different altars with different purposes, and what it consists of, first you have to have a religious figure. You have to have the picture or pictures of the person that you are honoring, candles, papel picado, of course, their favorite food or drink, salt, and the pan de muerto, of course, that's a big part of the altar. And it is round. If you can see this bread right here is round because we believe our soul is round. And these decorations show the bones of the skeleton. So we have the marigolds, we have the water. We have an opportunity not just to preserve, but really to teach our culture to our guests. Everybody that comes here, we get to talk about the tradition. Everybody loves it. Everybody falls in love with it.
And we are celebrating Dia de los Muertos with Muertos Fest this weekend at Hemisphere and with a new space at Civic Park. It is expected to be bigger than ever.
It's free, but if you aren't able to go, you can still watch festivities during a special broadcast November 1st at 8 p.m. It'll air right here on KSAT, or you can watch it online at ksat.com or anywhere that you stream us.
Looks pretty decent for this weekend, for the most part.
It's going to be okay. A couple showers here and there, kind of like what we've been seeing, cloudy and still warm. But Sunday night, that's when the changes get here, those big changes. Before we jump into our forecast, so we've got to talk about Otis, Hurricane Otis. This is going to go into the record books, first off, as one of the strongest hurricane to hit Mexico. But here's the wild part, how quickly it strengthened. And the hurricane models just flat out did not pick up on this. So this was basically a nightmare scenario for Acapulco. I'm going to show you the satellite image here. Watch how quickly this intensifies. That is a Category 5 storm when it made landfall. Winds at 165 miles per hour. And it moves right into Acapulco. The crazy part about this is that in less than 12 hours, it went from a tropical storm to a Cat 5 storm. And that is so very dangerous. Winds were so strong, we had likely some big-time storm surge. It is weakening now, but we're just starting to get pictures out of Acapulco, and it is not pretty. There's a lot of damage, and unfortunately, with it strengthening that quickly, there probably was not a lot of evacuations that took place. So this is something we're going to be watching in the coming days, and probably something we'll be studying in the meteorology world, just how quickly this thing intensified. Winds right now at 110 miles per hour, gusting to 160. That'll continue to move inland. You know, something interesting about it as well is some of that moisture does get fed up into Texas, so we're going to feel some of that moisture here, and it could bring a little bit more rain in the coming days. It just contributes to our current situation with an area of low pressure off to the west, and that's helping to create some showers and storms out west. We've got a broken line here of rain. This is not severe, but some lightning and thunder associated with this, and as we showed you earlier, it is slowly, and I do mean slowly, moving east. So Rock Springs, it'll get there eventually. It's just not moving very quickly. Del Rio, you've seen some light showers. Still continuing to see a little bit of rain there. We're also seeing a few showers and storms out ahead of this line. Brackenville up towards Lakey. Just not a lot here around San Antonio right now. I think as we get into tonight, as some of that energy gets a little bit closer, we'll see our rain chances pick up some more, but not a lot of rain around San Antonio at this hour, just mostly cloudy skies. Here's a look at the forecast, and it does show that by 2 o'clock, that rain still kind of centered out across parts of the hill country, but a couple of showers here around San Antonio. That line kind of slowly tries to work its way towards Kerrville around dinner time. And as that energy gets a little bit closer to San Antonio, I think maybe overnight into tomorrow morning, we could see the rain become a little bit more widespread. We could see some storms even here in San Antonio, and then it will start to push east late tomorrow. But again, this is a slow process, all of this coming through. And as we look at the rainfall totals, the highest totals will be up across North Texas. Hill country could see 1 to 3 inches. Here in San Antonio, up to an inch if we're lucky. I don't know that we're going to see all that much, maybe more on the order of a half an inch. The higher rainfall totals certainly will be to our north and west. There could be a couple strong storms today, I do want to point that out. Hail and gusty winds would be the main threats, but maybe flooding is our highest risk, as we showed you there in the hill country. This is all low end. We're not going to worry too much about severe weather, but we do need to mention it. 76 right now and cloudy. And our forecast today, 77 at 11 o'clock, 78 noontime, 20% chance of rain. We'll bring it up to a 30% chance during the afternoon. 84 is our high, and then we'll bring rain chances even higher overnight. 50 to 60% chance of rain during the overnight hours and into early tomorrow. And then we got to worry about the cold air. It starts spilling down on Sunday. By Sunday afternoon, front is on our doorstep. It will be warm Sunday afternoon, but then once this hits Sunday evening, we see a huge drop off. It gets very windy. Temperatures get very chilly. Monday will be a very different day. Just trust me on this one. Monday and Tuesday for Halloween. Plan for temperatures in the 40s when you're trick-or-treating. Still could see some light rain possible too. I mean, this changes big time. We've got 80s all the way through the weekend with some small rain chances Friday, Saturday. But look at the drop-off, 48 potentially on Monday, 49 on Tuesday. Rain chances are there too. It's going to be cold. It's going to be blustery. It's going to be wet early next week. Back to winter. We haven't said that in a while.
You sure you haven't transposed some numbers there? 84 and 94 instead of 48.
It's pretty incredible. The models keep coming in colder and they keep coming earlier. So now Sunday evening, and it is going to be cold on Monday.
And we kind of, past fall a little bit there.
Yeah, we're just skipping right over.
Okay, we'll take it.
Yes.
Thank you,
So
Justin.
it goes in Texas. 9:50, 76 degrees.
And Halloween is next week, just in time for that cold front, right? And a new horror film is coming to theaters this weekend, just in time. And when we come back, a look at the new movie, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life.
That is, unless you are the new night security guard trying to survive 5 nights at Freddy's.
We're going to have so much fun together.
The film is based on the popular video game franchise.
The fans were like first and foremost in our minds in terms of audience and wanting to make sure that this really landed for them. But we also wanted to make it a film that worked in its own right.
Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy.
The murderous animatronics from the game were brought to vivid, scary life for the film.
We wanted them to be as practical and tactile as possible. And what was so great about that was, the actor's ability to have like a completely, fully realized interaction with them. There wasn't much left to the imagination. So they were able in real time to, have a live experience with them.
Ghost children possessing giant robots.
We built them with Jim Henson's Creature Shop, and the design process was intensive, and we were, of course, referencing the animatronic designs from the game, and then, bringing them to life in a whole new three-dimensional way.
He's coming.
Watching with the lights on in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Well, as you can tell by all our coverage, we're very excited for the Spurs' new basketball season to kick off tonight.
That's right. We are continuing our coverage throughout the day, and during the 6:30 half hour of our newscast, we will be doing a Spurs pregame takeover. So Steve Spriester, Larry Ramirez, Mary Roninger, and RJ Marquez and David Sears will all be there to cover it all for us.
And then from 7:30 to 8, we'll be doing a special Spurs live stream, talking to fans, sharing their excitement for Wemby in the upcoming season. So tune in for that on KSAT.com or any way you stream.
That's right. Get ready, because this is just the first of many more Spurs pregame specials we're going to plan on doing throughout the season. And Justin, you're right. They shocked the world.
They did shock the world last year. See, I knew they were going to get the #1 pick, and then now they're going to shock the world again.
Awesome.
I have a lot of foresight.
Yeah.
After waiting so long since our last title, doesn't a little bit of this feel like destiny?
It does.
A little bit.
Very excited.
Go Spurs, go!